What's going on, my friends? I'm Rolando, the board dad, and this is...
The one and only, the glorious, the handsome Redfurd.
Today, we're taking a look at Miyabi.
Aww.
What's wrong?
Well, I was excited because I thought it was, Miyagi.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Like, Mr. Miyagi. Miss that guy.
Well, I can kind of see it because of the B, right? The B and the G?
No.
All right, so this is Miyabi, designed by Michael Kiesling and
Michael Keaton?
No.
like the Vulture?
No.
The Batman?
No. Settle down. It's I know it sounds the same, but it's Michael Kiesling.
Right. Michael Keaton.
Not Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I know. Michael Keaton.
This is published by Haba. Now, when you hear Haba, you probably think of...
Dancing Queen.
What?
Dancing Queen. Feel the beans on the trampoline.
Okay, right. So first of all, it's not... Those aren't the right lyrics.
What?
Yeah. Second of all, no, that's Abba. This is Haba.
Chief, you know you're not supposed to pronounce the H in Spanish. This is a Spanish game. You see, it says it right there. Made in Germany.
Actually, this is not a Spanish game, but you're right. If we didn't pronounce the H, it would be. Never mind.
Germany's the capital of Mexico.
I was going to say, when you hear Haba, you probably think kids games.
Not me.
No?
Mm-mm.
What do you think when you hear Haba?
Dancing Queen, feel the beats from the trampoline.
What I'm trying to say is that this game, while still being kid-friendly, is advanced enough for all types of gamers to enjoy. So
do you know how hard it is to feel the beans on trampolines?
So don't let the Haba name fool you. It plays 2 to 4 players in about 45 minutes. So in Miyabi, what's that?
Haba the Hutt. Is that their leader? Is that the leader of
Haba? Are you going to let me do this?
Haba the Hutt.
Are you going to let me do this?
The crime lord of Tatooine.
He's just got a million of them.
You know what else there's a million of?
What?
Haba albums. Like Dancing Queen.
No. Now that's
Feel
Haba.
the beans. Right.
Yeah.
Potato, tomato.
In Miyabi, you're building a Japanese garden.
Ooh.
Have you ever been to a Japanese garden?
No, but I've been to a Japanese restaurant.
Have you ever been to a Japanese garden?
Okay, fine. Once.
You've never been to a Japanese garden, have you?
Nope. Mm-mm.
So this is an abstract polyomino game.
Polydominoes?
With a twist.
Oh, like M. Night Shyamalan? Showerman?
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. So the twist is...
No. Spoilers. Blah, 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 blah. Dancing Queen.
The twist is...
And the dance trampoline.
Where's your volume?
Can't hear you.
Where's your volume?
No. Don't you dare use the remote on me. Don't use the volume button on the remote. Don't you dare.
Hey, that worked. Awesome. All right. So the twist is you can build upwards. So you can actually place polyomino pieces on top of each other. Oh, wait, he's on mute.
Ah, jeez, Chief. Come on.
All right, let me say that again. So you can actually place polyomino pieces on top of each other.
Whoa, like a layer of cakes?
Sure. All right, so let me show you how it works. To set up, you take a player board and all the lanterns in your color.
Okay.
Place the lanterns above each column on your player board. And just make sure to place them off the board.
Okay.
Then you choose the amount of each type of polyomino piece based on player count. There's a handy reference tile for this. Players will take turns choosing a piece. And placing it on their board.
Their board.
Now this is the key to the game, so pay attention, Redford.
The game comes locked?
You must place the piece so that the object on it lines up on the row it belongs. Then you place a lantern onto the lantern field of the column you just placed objects into. So you can only place one object per row each round.
Mm-hmm.
And the lantern piece prevents you from putting any more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You'll score the tile immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is where the game gets really interesting because you score a point for each object on the tile multiplied by the layer on which you placed it.
Multiplication?
Yes.
I didn't even pass algebra.
It's algebra, but...
No. Bruh is like surfers, you know.
Yeah, so you multiply the amount of objects on the tile by the number of the layer you're putting it on.
Right.
Okay. So
like lasagna.
So for example, on your turn you might place this tile, scoring you 3 points because there's 3 objects on the tile.
Oh.
Now, on a following turn, if you place this tile on the second layer, it will score you 4 points because there's 2 objects on the tile multiplied by the layer number, which is 2. And we all know that 2 times 2 is?
Fish.
All right, let's do a math exercise.
Okay.
You ready?
1, 2, 3.
No.
4.
No. A math,
5.
a brain exercise.
Oh, we're gonna have a hard time with that little thing.
Okay. What is 15 plus 15?
Hold on. Calculator. Open. 30.
Right. What is 16 plus 16?
Calculator. Oh, that's 32.
How is that possible?
What?
15 plus 15 is?
30.
And 16 plus 16 is?
It's 32.
Amazing. You see how math works?
Well, no, Chief, look. On my calculator, it even says it's 30.
Oh, your calculator says 16 plus 16 is 30?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
A round will end once everyone has either filled all their lantern fields with lanterns or passed.
Passed.
Now, you'll play 6 rounds at 2 players.
6 at 2.
5 at 3.
5 at 3.
And 4 at?
4 at 21.
4 at 4.
4.
At the end of the game, you'll perform final scoring to add to your score, which you've been, doing throughout the game.
Great, now there's addition.
Points are given for the most objects in each row.
Right.
So you'll count them up.
Count.
And the player with the most and the player with the second most will receive the points shown on the left side of the board.
Receive.
Receive?
Yeah. Receive points.
Ah, very good. So as you can see, the game is simple. But there's plenty to like here for the not so young gamers.
Right.
Right?
That is messed up. You just called everyone old.
So don't let the Haba name fool you. This is a game for all ages.
Don't let them fool you into thinking they're a board game company. They're actually a band.
Now, a super nice addition is the inclusion of 5 mini expansions
5
that add different ways to score without overcomplicating the game.
Ooh, I like mini expansions.
Yeah, they are. And they're modular, meaning you can choose to play with as little of them as you want, or none of them, or you can play with all of them.
I like those. They're bite-sized.
All right, Redford, what do you say we get into our thoughts of the game?
Get out of my head. Don't read my mind.
I mean, let's share what we think about the game.
Like a therapy circle?
Yeah, like a therapy circle.
Okay.
All right, the art and components.
I'm Redford, and I'm addicted to Overboss.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The art and components are decent, nothing too fancy. The player boards are thin cardboard and...
How thin?
Pretty thin.
Bend it. See.
Well,
bend test. Bend test. Bend test. Bend test. Bend test.
All right. I got him right here. Hang on. All right, so here are the player boards. See? And...
Flexible. I can do that too.
You like that sound?
Sounds like Shane.
Don't mess them up.
Okay.
So again, the player boards are thin. The tiles are fine. They're nice and thick as well. I like how the back of the tiles are different, so you can easily pick out the right ones when setting up. And also, this is a game where just throwing the tiles in the box is perfectly fine. So this is your kind of game.
Yeah, just throw them in there.
Yeah,
maybe eat one or two.
Yeah, you want the tiles to be as mixed up as possible when you're setting up for the game. So when I say the game is, the art is simple and you know, the boards are thin, it's not a negative. It really doesn't need to be anything more. And that's because the gameplay is solid.
Well, yeah, how do you expect to play with a liquid or a gas or a plasma?
Oh, a gas?
See, I'm smart.
I love the mechanic of stacking the tiles and how your score is based on the height.
Like a lasagna.
Not only does it fit the theme of, you know,
castles,
Japanese
cats,
garden,
knights,
but it also makes scoring very, very interesting.
Yes.
And the fact that you can only place once per column really makes you think about what tiles you're going to choose.
Oh, I don't really think a lot, so that's hard.
Now, the game isn't hard. I'm glad you said that word. It's very easy to pick up and play. You can play this with anyone.
Anyone.
A beginner gamer, an advanced gamer, a young player, you know, an older player. Replayability is great as well, thanks to the variety of tiles and the little mini expansions.
Bite-sized ones.
Right. Now, if there's one thing I could point to as a negative, you know, not being really a negative, but just kind of something to watch out for, is that there can easily be a runaway winner.
Chief, you can't take this game on the go just running. Where's the table gonna be?
In some games, one player just got so far ahead, it was nearly impossible to catch them. But that tends to improve the more everyone gets used to the scoring.
Oh yeah, how do you expect to catch up to Usain Bolt?
And finds ways to catch up. And that brings me to something I forgot to mention, which is there are bonus points for the first player to reach the 5th layer in each of the objects that are in the game. So that's a little way of catching up. Is there anything else you want to say about Miyabi, Redford? In that case, that brings us to the end of our review for Miyabi.
Dude!
What?
I was waxing it!
Oh, are we going with the...
As Mr. Miyagi would do.
Are we back to that?
Wax on, wax off.
Are we back to
wax that? Oh, well, yeah. Don't you want Michael Keaton's game to be spotless?
Yes.
Shiny?
We do.
Right. How do you expect to give this to the Dancing Queen?
And we've come full circle.
Not like you can give her a can of beans, make her jump on a trampoline.
So if you enjoyed this content and you have patience for this little guy, please remember to like, comment, subscribe,
and
hit the notification bell.
Hit that bell.
I will put a link down in the description to Haba Games so you could check out some of their other stuff.
Wait, they have other games? They made Ecos?
No, keep going.
They made On the Rocks?
No, further down.
They did not make Overboss.
Okay, never mind. All right, what do you say we end this?
Okay.
All right.
I'm late for my karate class.
Oh, you're going to karate class?
Yeah.
Nice. But first, let's say we'll see you
in the next one. Well, Chief, I've been practicing my karate. I like to get into character.
All right, let's see. Show me your Karate Kid moves.
Okay. I am Daniel-san, and I will challenge whoever dares threaten me. So who am I fighting? Like, what was his name? Biff? Ba 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 ba.